What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So this video, man, we're going to be talking about all the news that was officially revealed here on Twitter, or X, as it's called now. And basically, the information that has been relayed to us is basically everything that has fallen in line that I had predicted in my other couple of videos that I've been talking about over the past week or so, as things have kind of fallen into place, led me to believe that, you know, we're going to be having a very specific end of month batch, and then we're probably going to be having a Super SUGO in early August, and all of that is confirmed to be true. So we're going to be talking about all that today. There is obviously the new legend Jimbe, which I'll be making a separate video about. We're not going to be talking about Jimbe in this video. We'll talk about him separately right after I'm done with this video. So let's go ahead and jump into things first. This was the first thing that was put out as soon as news o'clock went up, a new notice about upcoming information. Now, we did see that in the in-game information there was some info in regards to just some stuff that's going to be coming for 14.1, including the ability of GARP challenges were going to be reset, and that was kind of crazy that they were even going to do that in the first place. And what they talk about here is further, giving us information about that and what that is actually going to be pertaining to. So we do know that this new update is going to be coming in I think it's the 1st of August, or really early August. So let's go ahead and jump into this news post and see exactly what the hell they're talking about. So, letter from the OPTC team. Greetings, Nakama. There are some big announcements in the at the end, so make sure to check them out. First, let's take a look at what's new in the upcoming update. We're planning on implementing version update 14.1 this summer. The update is designed to make Treasure Cruise easier to play, and I mean, this is a constant with Treasure Cruise where they give us a lot of new updates where it just, the thing about Treasure Cruise is it's kind of bloated at this point. I mean, the game's been out for 10 years. It's bound to happen. But it's always difficult to get newer players to stick to playing the game. That's one of the harder things. Player retention for newer players is very, very difficult, and they claim that this is going to be a focal point with this version update. So let's go ahead and have a look. Just having a look at the banner real quick, it does say modifier auto, challenge tab, something to do with co-op quests as well, so let's go ahead and see what it's all about. The auto edit feature in Pirate Rumble will be improved in this update. The fact that they're leading off as this is one of the major features in 14.1, I don't understand why they went above and beyond to do that. I mean, I'm sure this is not a difficult thing to implement for them. It's just, filtering really. But it says, you will now be able to automatically assemble an optimal team based on what type or class that you select, by choosing combat by combat power to prioritize characters who are powered up, or by recommended to prioritize characters who are especially effective in Pirate Rumble. These options will make it easier to create a team that fits your particular goals. So this is probably good for beginner players that don't really understand how to build teams in Pirate Rumble, but this could also potentially see some play hopefully in Grand Party as well, as we could potentially just, auto edit teams like this, but we'll see how things go. This is kind of whatever, to be honest. I guess by recommended might have something to do with maybe the Rumble stats during that season, how certain classes or certain types are powered up. It might have something to do with that. But, if you want to just build a Psi team by combat power, I assume that it just gives you Psi units by combat power, which is not really an effective way to build teams anyway, because, they could just give you really high combat power units, which is fine, but, I mean, they need to synergize, that's the thing. So, we'll see how it works. I don't know exactly if it's going to be good, because even if a character is Psi Striker, right, it doesn't mean that, it's going to be really effective for your team. If you want to build a full Psi Striker team, they might give you a unit that's a Psi Striker, but it might not actually synergize well. You know what I mean? There just could be some caveats to this. I just don't think it's really that useful. So moving forward from that, requests from Chopperman will also be updated. So this is information right here. New panel missions will appear. The panel will gradually change as you progress through the missions. Clear all of them to complete the panel. You will receive completion rewards for finishing panels. Challenge requests are also coming to the game. These missions will build off of master requests. Earn up to 200 rainbow gems by clearing all of the challenge missions. I assume that this is where GARP challenges are going to come into it, by clearing the GARP challenge with a certain class type, whatever it may be. or maybe with a certain type of team, maybe like a full Straw Hat team or something like that. You just clear these missions, you get up to 200 rainbow gems, which is just awesome. I mean, I don't get how people would ever complain about this. This is literally just free gems by completing missions, which is not a bad thing at all. So, leading off very interestingly with some of the stuff here in version 14.1. Let's move on. This is further talking about those panel missions. So you've got 9 different panels. As you complete a mission, you earn a panel, and by unlocking all of them, I would assume that you would get some better rewards. In addition, a new event category will be added to co-op quests. This is interesting. I remember when co-op quests first started, this was a thing, and you know, we didn't really know what this is for. This is all blacked out, but now they're going to be adding to it, which is interesting. Some quests that were held outside of co-op quests will now be available with other players. These quests will only be available for a limited time, so go to the event tab under co-op quest and complete them while you can. So you can see that you go to the co-op quest menu in the event section, and it looks like there's going to be some fights from the Pirate King Adventures game mode that are going to be accessible via co-op quests. So you can actually go ahead and take on some of these missions with a partner still. That's cool, giving us something refreshing to do. However, I must admit, what's the incentive to doing this? Because they can't just do this for no reason. Like, there has to be a reason for us to do this. This could also play part into the master missions that, you know, you earn up to 200 rainbow gems. Could potentially have something to do with that. Maybe beating a certain difficulty of these event missions. We'll see how it goes. We're planning to implement further improvements to the game, such as new requests and ease of play features. The update is scheduled to launch on August 1st, so please look forward to it. So that's a very brief breakdown of some of the stuff that we're looking forward to in 14.1. For all we know, there could be some other quality of life updates that may also make it into the update that are not featured here. But that's just something to think about. But to kind of round it out in terms of what we should be expecting, it's just basically the auto update feature in Rumble, new updates to Chopperman missions and panel missions, and then the new quest feature, event feature in the co-op quest. So we'll see what happens, and this could be interesting, but I'll reserve judgment until it officially releases in-game to determine how good or bad this may be. Let's move on here, because there is even more information. Just as brief, talking about the Jimbe. The 10th year Memories of Straw Hats Pirates SUGO Fest Jimbe will be held on July 27th. Voiced SUGO Fest exclusive Jimbe joining Memories of the Straw Hats. The new series was launched to commemorate the 10th anniversary. And there you can see the higher quality artwork of Jimbe with Koala. You've got Hachi, Chu, Fisher Tiger, Aladdin, Praline, Watatsume. That's all well and good. And that's just all they talked about here. I mean, Jimbe's an interesting unit. We'll talk about him in a separate video. But it all ends with this final panel. Now, this is some very, very interesting info that they reveal here. It says, to end the report, we would like to share 2 of our upcoming plans. First of all, Super Treasure Map is on the horizon. Now, look, I know a lot of people have divisive opinions about Treasure Map, but it is crazy and wild that they are going to go out of their way to make Super Treasure Map. This event is going to be scheduled to be held in August, so the next Treasure Map is titled a Super Treasure Map. Now look, we've had a lot of super themed events, right? We have Super Pirate Rumble, we have Super Boss Kizuna Clash, and now we finally have Super Treasure Map. Earn treasure points by yourself or with your Pirate Alliance and get great rewards based on your ranking. We'll also be holding a treasure giveaway. Receive up to 1,000 rainbow gems depending on the last 6 digits of your treasure point number. What? You can also get rainbow gems just by participating. So at the end of the day, you do get just free rainbow gems, but you have a potential to earn even more. More details about the Super TM will be published later as an in-game notice. And then right here, a Super SUGO Fest will be held this summer. Further news about this is planned to be released at the News Corner on the open stage of One Piece Day 2024, August 10th PDT. So it's going to be at 4:45 JST time, and we'll be able to watch it online. And that's it. That's all the information that they have. And then they further state here on a separate tweet, a new Super SUGO Fest is coming this summer. More information will be revealed on One Piece Day. And this is exactly what I was talking about. I made a separate video discussing the fact that they're pushing back the One Piece Day celebration. Usually it's July 22nd. And I don't know why they've pushed it back into early August this time around. I'm sure there's an actual theming about it. But right here it says, you know, the 10th of August, the 11th of August, One Piece Day is where they're going to be having like all the big reveals about the next year in One Piece, things to look forward to. And they have revealed that the Super SUGO Fest, we're going to get a little bit of a tease as to what that is going to be during this event period. And it looks like on the day itself, on the 10th of August, we're going to get the official reveal. And we're going to get the actual SUGO Fest itself on that day. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see exactly what they have planned. One thing to note as well is that the current campaign in the game, the summer login bonus, where you log in every single day and you get like a free summer rare recruit, that concludes on the 10th of August. So it all lines up perfectly. The end of month batch is a solo legend Jimbe, and then we move into early August where we have Super SUGO Fest, and I really have no idea what this could be. We've talked about it extensively in terms of what it can be. I mean, it could be, you know, Divine Departure Shanks. I don't think it's gonna be that, though. It literally could be like a bajillion different things. What I will say, though, is I am going to be extremely disappointed if this Super SUGO Fest ends up being another Straw Hat. You know, coming right off of that Memories of Straw Hat celebration, if this ends up being another Luffy or another Straw Hat character, I'm gonna be incredibly pissed. I really hope it's not that. Another thing is I hope it's not Wano related. As long as it's not Wano or Straw Hat related, I'm going to be happy. So hopefully it's not one of those things, but we will see. And of course, when we do get info, I will bring you guys a video in regards to what this could potentially be. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this update. This update looks kind of mid, honestly. I'm not really that excited about it. But with the new updates for Chopperman missions, that is kind of redeeming. I hope we get some cool stuff there. You know, just new ways to play the game. You know, going out of your way to complete these missions to get those rainbow gems. Hopefully that's going to be a lot of fun. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.